was the difference in going back home and shooting? Sort of local boy makes good. You go back home, you shoot there. I'm sure people were incredibly accommodating in Wisconsin versus, I don't know if you've ever shot in LA.
Yeah, I mean, I think from the start we were always going to shoot in Wisconsin. When I first started writing the script, we had a specific house in mind that we wanted to film the majority of the film at. So I never even researched LA at all in regards to filming, what you needed to do to film here. We were going back to Wisconsin, and once we got there,
yeah, it was awesome shooting there. I mean, obviously with just connections at different locations. I mean, shooting inside of a pharmacy, you know, shooting at a corporate restaurant chain, and then several other places, and we got the proper releases, and it worked out very, very well.
Yeah, I mean, it was nuts. I mean, because we had release permits drawn up and contacting these individuals to let us shoot in at their locations, and they was like, yeah, no one even, I mean, there was no one that really said get lost or let me think about it. Everyone was pretty much, almost everyone was on board as soon as we said we're making a movie. I don't even think we told everyone what the movie was about.
We didn't.
No.
So have you ever shot anything in LA? An indie project?
No, I mean, I personally have not made anything. I mean,
or been on one?
I've helped. I just showed up to help. I don't even know if you can call what I did helping. I sort of just stood there. It was more or less to watch what was going on. But yeah, I've only been once to an actual set. Other than that, I've actually never been on a set. Other than
your
film.
own set.
Yeah, other than our film and the shorts we've made, that's it. Actually, that's not true. I was an extra in a one commercial like many years ago. This French commercial.
Was it shot here?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I just remembered. So that was interesting. But
any observations?
I learned a lot. I mean, I learned a lot from watching individuals, but I was actually just writing the majority of the time that I was there until they were like, all right, get back in there. No, I'm trying to think. Bobby Oman was the cinematographer on set there, who's a fantastic cinematographer, and I walked up to him and was like, hopefully we work together one day. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really had much experience with sets other than working with this guy.
So, when the second feature comes out, it sounds like you both want to do that.
Yeah.
This June.
This June? Oh, okay. Wow.
Principal photography. 6 minutes.
Do you think it'll again be back home, or
I think so.
brave it?
I think depending on what I've written 2 additional scripts, and depending on which one we can find funding for, or if I finish another one that I'm working on. But we're looking for funding now, and one would take place most likely in Wisconsin, but the other one would take place here. So.
And we have just a ton of sketch ideas too. So
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Ton of sketches written and shorts. So yeah. I'm open to anything. I'm just along for the ride. So.
How are you looking for funding? Are you approaching people? Or
I don't think we've reached that point yet on those. Yeah.
We've been swamped with releasing this O'Connell walk. So, yeah. I mean, there's virtually very little time to do much anything else since we have no assistant. We have no other help except the 2 of us are basically forging through this process. So, yeah, I hope once the film is released, we get some attention and some people read our scripts and we find funding through those outlets. I think we will.
Do you think it's an actor's job to promote their film?
Definitely.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, at least to assist in that, you know. not being the.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
depending.
I mean, at the very least, you can let your friends and family know that it's here. It's here. Please check it out if you feel like it. You know.
Yeah.
So at the very least, I would say that's probably their responsibility.
Yeah. What if they don't like it?
That's a different story. If they don't like it, then
Mum's a word.
yeah, like sweep that.
Yeah. I mean, I get why people don't promote it. It's hard for me to do that. I feel that we've done a good job to this point. I don't enjoy it at all. But like I mentioned before, we don't have any other option at this point. We have to get it out to as many people as possible so that multiple doors open, or at least we have the option to walk through multiple doors. So I get why people don't promote their film, but yeah, I mean, for a film like this, it would be nice if everybody.
And everybody's been great with that.
Yeah.
Who's been involved in Oconomowoc. So
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much all the examples I could think of did do it, at least that. So
yeah, which has been nice.
Yeah.
Again, it's been we've been lucky, very lucky with the support, not only from the community but from the cast and crew through all stages of the process, and family and friends. I mean, it's
posting away and sharing and
yeah, it's been wild. There's just a lot of
liking.
People have been pretty encouraging for the most part.
You're going back in a week or two for the.
To Wisconsin, yes. We go back to Wisconsin in a week for the Wisconsin premiere in Milwaukee. And then we have a total of 6 screenings in Wisconsin, and then hopefully one in Chicago, which we still have to confirm. We're waiting to confirm. And then we'll continue to book. There are a couple other ones that we're waiting to hear back from in various states. So we'll see, but anyone can follow on the website, and all of those will be listed, all of the screenings and available platforms to see the film on VOD. So
May 1st, VOD.
yeah, May 1st. So yeah, we're excited. I mean, we're new to all this. We don't really know what's going on, other than what we've learned. So I don't know. That's a ridiculous thing to say, but yeah, it's been fun, and I miss you so much. To be honest, I want to get through this. Hopefully, people enjoy it, so that we can continue to work on the writing, directing, cinematography side. Producing is hard.
Yeah, definitely liked working on Oconomowoc. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely want to do it again.
Yeah. So hopefully we get that opportunity. If not, it's back to the credit cards.
Do you think too, though, it was a family environment, and so that's what's also so special? Do you think about what could happen if you two get other projects, but maybe you don't know anyone? I've thought about that.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
talk about that. I mean, because there are gonna be, who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that as soon as some people are paid, pretty much everybody has to be paid then, and then the whole dynamic just completely changes. It's the shared goal that brings everybody together, and the more invested they are in that personally, the more they identify with the goal, that's really what makes it work, So as soon as you kind of get into the compensation is money or any other thing, it kind of changes that, I think. I would imagine. I don't know from experience, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see what happens.
But you can still have a shared goal if you're getting paid, so
That's true.
that would be
That's
awesome.
definitely true.
Direct deposit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how things turn out. I mean, like I said, we did it for several reasons, and one of the reasons is, life's short. Might as well try to do what you want if you
Yeah.
can. Not saying that this is sustainable if we don't get paid, but yeah, it's been worth it. We've learned a lot.
And it's exciting too, some people are on board and some people want to see it, some people don't like it, some people like it, but at least we're getting some positive feedback, so it's exciting to see, or to wonder about what's going to happen next, so.
Yeah, and it's funny to I mean, yeah. It's definitely it's interesting to hear people respond to your film, like whether they like it or they don't like it. It's such an odd thing because it's so different. I mean, there's so many different reasons, but yeah, hopefully enough people like it that we get a shot to make another one, which I think we will.
But at the end of the day, does it really matter if they like it? Because you got to realize...
No, at the end of the day,
it doesn't matter. Because you got to realize that you've been sort of festering in your mind for 5 years or so.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's great if some people like it, but I don't think... I don't think either of us need people to like it. We didn't make it for the purpose of people... or needing people to like it, with the purpose of people liking it.
It would be great if enough people liked it enough to rent it enough, though.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
and come see it in the theater, you know.
I made it. We made it because we had to. I would have never forgiven myself if I didn't like it.
Yeah, just liking it enough to tell other people about it is really the key, I think, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever gets it out there, and hopefully like I said, hopefully we get an opportunity to make another one.